guys want to start off this episode with an icebreaker? Huh? Haya. Si tutaenda hivi. Sawa. Mimi nitataja team. Okay? Name will say a player from that team. No, okay. A player that's played for that team. So
any time in history.
Any time in history.
Even current. Or just
current.
Okay.
You know? Then Saddam will taja a team, and then you'll do the same. That's one turn done. Then you'll taja a team. Saddam will say a player. Then Naeem will taja a team. I'll say a player, but we can't repeat the same player.
Okay. Mela.
Nice. Of course. Nice.
And we just keep going back and forth until someone gets it wrong. Window ref.
Naikishia hapo before ifike huko.
Bro, sasa si game measure.
Na ameshinda though.
He's out. So
okay,
it's last man standing.
It's last man standing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's more interesting. Now we have something to play for.
Tengeneze coffee, Brevo, please.
There's no water.
There's no water. Twende kazi.
Nimejiletea maji, kuna maji yangu. Kwa kettle. Tafadhali.
No, we can start. Let's start.
You have something in your hair though. Like, alright. Yeah.
Shukran.
Thread or some shit. Alright, I'll go. Real Sociedad.
Zubimendi. Any team,
Pick
bro.
a team, bro.
Wait. I'm supposed to pick a team that he's played for. No?
Zubimendi.
Yeah. Because that's how it goes. Like I'll pick a team that Zubimendi has played for. And then when I pick that team, Eric has to see a player from that team.
Yes, okay, I forgot that part.
Because it's a continuous thing that doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Really?
You're finding it real, yeah.
Otherwise, it would be so easy for him to just mention a team.
But Zubi has played for like one team.
Yeah, if you say Zubi, it's khalas.
It's true. So, no, but that's why I forgot. Because I figured he was going to say another team of his own.
Okay.
So let's start general then. So.
Alright.
Country involved?
Why not?
Okay.
Country.
That way we give Eric a chance to mention Mo Salah for Egypt.
Yeah.
Last time I won the game, but you remember that.
So you can say a country.
Yeah.
Nice. So let's start again.
Yeah, so.
Juventus.
Paul Pogba.
Man United.
Zlatan.
AC Milan.
Ronaldinho.
Barca.
Deco.
Porto.
Pepe.
Real Madrid.
We didn't mention Real Madrid? Okay, carry on.
No, we didn't.
No, okay, so.
Portugal.
Real Madrid. You're out.
So Portugal.
So you're out. Okay.
Alright, tuanze tena.
Oh, iendelee hivyo.
No.
Oh, so should I try and say a team for his or no?
To fill is void.
No, as in tuendelee or do we start again? We start again, but he starts because
How do
you
I
are
say
starting.
Portugal? Let's just start again, bro.
No, you're not in. The game continues.
No, Eric starts.
Eric starts.
Just mention any team.
But is he in or not?
No, he's out.
I'm out.
It's out.
Yeah. West Ham.
Antonio.
Mikel Antonio.
Yes.
Okay, no one knows the team.
Jamaica. Umeniseti mbaya hapo. What do you want me to do?
Dick Origi. Divock Origi. Divock Origi.
Divock Origi is Kenya
What
and
do you mean,
Belgium.
No, not Divock. The other guy. What's his name?
The Cordova Reed.
Huh?
The Cordova Reed.
Yes.
He's Jamaican.
Yes. That's what I wanted.
Decent. Okay, so. Go on.
Leicester.
Damn. Robert Huth.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that makes sense. Go on.
You won't stick him out.
Robert Huth. Stoke City.
Confirm. Please, confirm.
He
Yes.
has played for Stoke
Continue.
City. This was before you started supporting a Premier League team.
This is before you started watching football. Go on, bro. Rory Delap.
Stoke City? Rory Delap.
What's on him, bro? If Uki fail, you can use his son. I'm joking, you can't.
As what?
As a substitute.
But the father played for City.
Motherfucker
Time.
played for City.
You're supposed to hold time, eh?
His father played for City or for Ipswich?
His son. Please.
Listen, Mr.
Hey,
Delap.
Delap. Rory Delap.
Ipswich.
Okay, that's a feeling. I don't
That's
know
a fail.
confidence.
You could have said Petersburg.
So I'll start.
Okay, so no, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on
So
your side.
finally,
Mhm.
Mbavu zako.
AC Milan,
Gattuso.
Italy,
Di Natale.
Udinese,
Alexis Sanchez.
Arsenal,
Kim Kallstrom.
Norway.
Sweden.
Fuck! I thought it was those countries. That was my only chance.
All right.
That guy played for you for how many seasons?
Okay, well,
Half a season.
half
Half
a
a season.
quarter of a week.
I'm pretty sure he's Swedish. Let me just confirm. I don't want to win this. I just want to. No, he's Swedish.
Oh, Leon Bailey is from Jamaica, yeah?
Leon Bailey, yeah, he is.
Oh yeah.
From Aston Villa. But he didn't play the...
Is that kid from Jamaica?
Who?
Divock.
Di Cordovarid. I
Divock.
don't know.
Dil Covarid.
Let me just confirm. He's screening me.
Divock Origirid, you guys.
Decode?
Dil
Yo, you're making
Coldobarid.
coffee.
Di
We're on.
Coldobarid. I'm not talking
You thought we were just
D-
warming
like
up by
D-
ourselves.
Huh?
DE fast.
With
DE?
Malaysia, we continue.
Cordoba.
Deco?
R D-O.
Oh.
All right.
Coldobarid.
So, how are you guys still struggling? All right, so guys, welcome back to the podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed your FA Cup weekend and the semi-finals in the Carabao Cup. So,
Did you?
I didn't.
Yes, he represents Jamaica.
Okay, good shit, bro. So, we're just gonna recap some of the stuff that happened. We start with the Carabao Cup, and Arsenal expectedly lost to Newcastle.
Expected.
Expected, yeah. It was 2-0 down at a tough ground.
Last
It
week
was-
you told
no.
us you're going to fight.
We did.
Nah, you didn't
We
fight.
played 90 minutes.
Everyone does. That's how football works.
We did the minimum. We showed up. Well, not on the pitch, but we showed up at the ground.
It was 0-0. Clear chance for your captain.
Fucked it
He missed.
with his
And
right
you
foot.
conceded.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was expected. I think you bottled it.
Oh no! Because if you don't remember very well, in the first leg, Martinelli hits the post, ball goes out. Right after he fucked it as well. Isak scores.
I have
on the
less
other end.
expectation from Martinelli. I expect Odegaard to step up.
I have less.
But I feel like this is a...
I have less expectation from both of them than Isak. You get what I mean? Because Isak, in turn, he gets the ball. Martin Odegaard has just fluffed his chance, right? Isak, from outside the box, with his left, hits the post. Like, fucking hell, like, hits it whatever he
Yeah.
fucking wants. And it doesn't go out away from goal. It goes towards a Newcastle player.
I mean, he also
Newcastle player Jacob Murphy hits the rebound. It also shaves the inside of the post and goes in. Now, I'm not saying luck. That's not what I'm saying.
What are you
I'm saying our strikers, our forward players, they hit the post. If they get it on target or like they hit the post, right? If they do that, when they do that, it's most likely still a bad shot, should have gone in. Whereas Newcastle are just a lot more clinical. Look at Anthony Gordon, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that David Raya mistake falls to a Martinelli, right? Even though he overthinks, he fluffs his lines or something, most likely, the way our forward line is going right now, and ultimately that's what's going to cost us in everything that we do this season. Everything that we do
But
this
you guys
season.
were so perfect 3 days
No,
before.
but
that.
also-
Think about the risk we just took in the. Sorry, I'll mention mine.
I go first.
Yeah, go
No, but
for it.
also I think structurally, the way Newcastle approached that game with the 3 in the back and how they were pressing you guys up high, it was really good to see Arteta not be tactically bested in a way, sort of.
He was.
Yeah.
I don't think he expected Cher to man mark Declan fucking Rice.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It was
But-
the first time I've ever seen you guys get
First time.
pressed till the keeper that has no outlets. Arsenal are very
Rambo
good
days?
at building up from the back.
I think
With
even
under
though,
Arteta, I mean.
I think even though because that wasn't the first time David Raya was. That wasn't the first time that Cher was marking Declan Rice in that game, but it wasn't the first time in a long time that you've seen Arteta get tactically outclassed. He was outclassed in the first game as well. He was
outclassed against Bournemouth.
By Andoni Raola.
I think that's a red card that took most of that juice out of that game.
Against Amorim.
What?
The FA Cup.
In my opinion,
I mean, almost 60 minutes with one man less, you should be able to
that
beat
one
a
you
team.
should have done better on that game.
I think so, but I think that's more a case of like, guys, Kai Havertz hit the ball with his shoulder. No, sorry, that's the Newcastle one. Fucking hell. I just remembered the Kai Havertz miss. But like, wasn't there like 3 very good opportunities against United? We're watching that game. Remember I told you, I was telling Naeem, this has the 3-1 Lingard dancing at the Emirates feel to it. You know, where David De Gea had the game of his life, that kind of shit.
I don't think our keeper was one.
He had some good saves. There was a
saves.
clearance. There
Which
was a
game?
clearance off the
2019
line.
No,
There was
they
a
gave it
no,
Jose.
this one, Juicy. There was a clearance from Lindelof. Not Lindelof. What's that guy called?
That kid.
Your guy, bro. The new one. De Ligt. Trossard should have finished that
Yeah,
chance.
he should have finished that chance.
But he's done what he can. He's gotten on target. De Ligt just puts his foot and literally clears it off the line. So I think we've seen a couple of times, and what's annoying is that it's a couple of times that Newcastle have outsmarted Arteta in terms of transition. Usually, what do we say about Arsenal this season or last season is that when it comes to transition, it's not easy to counterattack them because they have you have David Raya as a sweeper keeper. You have Saliba and Gabriel with big space defenders. You have Declan Rice and Partey, good transition blockers with Timber and all that. Last season was the same case, but maybe with Ben White. But this season, bro, we've just like Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, whoever came in, even Joe Willock when he comes on, they just overpower guys like Odegaard, and they just didn't look up for the fight. Ultimately, I think, and you guys can chime in on this. Ultimately, I think we were outclassed tactically. Arteta should have seen those transitions better.
3 times this season.
But
You've lost them 3 times.
story,
Yes.
3 times. The story.
And there's still one more to go.
So you're not learning anything.
And there's still one more to go.
Like you should lose once.
There's one more at St.
Don't mention
James.
United.
The
Prem.
Could have been 5th if they were in the FA Cup.
the story the story of those 2 games and even the FA Cup for me is Arsenal missed chances, they paid for it, and they took risks without signing anyone. So we're gonna pay for it even more.
So Carabao, who's remaining Carabao apart from Liverpool? Big team?
So play Newcastle.
Final.
In the final.
Okay.
You mean FA Cup?
No. Yeah. I was thinking about both competitions. So FA,
FA is just Man City and
all the
United.
big teams. Okay.
We have the same number of games as Arsenal,
And
apart
Villa.
from 1 game. We have just 1 extra game compared to Arsenal.
So you have no excuse now.
Them, they don't have excuses. Me, us guys never whine and stuff.
Oh,
We just play football.
you would have said, you know that if you're fatigued in all the competitions.
Nah, we don't complain because that's how things work. We know there will be fatigue.
Ah. Okay,
Right,
fair enough.
yeah. I mean, they're out because they just didn't give a shit about the FA
Are you
Cup.
talking about the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup first?
We just finished with my
Okay, we also played by then. We won our game 4-1 or something.
against who?
Spurs.
Lads. It's
Spurs.
Tottenham.
So only to pick a
Fucking
first
hell,
leg.
bro.
Only to pick a first
Like
leg.
Aston Villa or Pikachu.
So that's it for Ange. He's
I
not
think
winning
he should
anything.
be sacked.
I
Like,
think
what are we doing
Europa
here?
League give it back, eh?
No, but even
But
now,
he said he
what
wins.
is
He
there?
wins
What is
trophies.
I think it's
in
still
his
unfair.
second
What is
season.
there?
I think it's still unfair to sack him right now.
Why?
There's still Europa League
I still need to see
and a
him playing-
relegation
I
battle.
still need to see Ange playing like his best team when
Okay,
everyone is available.
I saw this graph, Eric, right?
Mhm.
The reason he doesn't have his best team
It's the
is
injuries.
because his team has made the most sprints by a mile. They probably got clear of everybody else in that mile on the charts by sprinting. Like, it's ridiculous how many sprints those guys do. And then when you look at their injuries, you're surprised. No. Look at, what did we say about, who was the Chelsea manager, Juicy, who was really mismanaging how they were playing. Then their players were just getting fucking injured, just falling
Chelsea.
off like flies. Chelsea, was it
Pochettino.
Pochettino?
Last
right?
season.
Like, he was running them hard.
No, even
And they
Ten
just
Hag.
kept-
Even Ten Hag was
Ten Hag, maybe, yeah.
running guys.
Well, I think
The
he needs
injuries
to
were
check on
so
that
high.
and also the medical department.
But then he needs to check on that. Is he gonna check on that? That's what do you think Expressions is complaining about? What do you think Spurs fans are complaining about? He doesn't check on that. And whoever comes in, 18 years old or 25, whether the muscles are mature or not, unakimbia hivyo hivyo. Bro,
It says the system of highline.
yeah. Bro, think about it. Red card, injuries, whether they're ahead, whether they're 5-0 down.
The number
bado
of
ni
high
hiyo
intensity
line.
runs that they do.
I'm sorry.
They're the most affected team by
it
injuries now.
feels like
Yeah.
it feels like he's this extremist.
He's stubborn, though.
No, not stubborn, Sheikh. He's an extremist in football.
Extremist.
He's an extremist in football. This I know this is the way.
It's gonna
And
work
it's like
like
a
this.
cult. It's like a cult set of tactical school of thought. It's fucking weird. It's just fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
He has to be sacked. Obviously, long may he continue. I mean, Ange in, but
They're below us, right?
Imagine.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy, bro.
But you play them next.
is it? Who plays them next?
Man United plays Spurs next. And difference is only 1
Oh,
point.
so relegation battle on our hands.
I'm telling you, they have to support us on Wednesday when we play Everton this month.
Yeah, it's
If
true.
Everton beat us, they go above United.
It's true. It's true.
And then they lose to Spurs. So them they go to 17.
So quadruple
What
Anisha.
happened to
Quadruple.
what happened to current European Champions League group stage winners, current Premier League
Top of the table.
top of the table holders, whatever,
Yeah.
Carabao Cup finalists, 6 times Champions League winners, 19 league title winners, Liverpool versus bottom of the Championship table Plymouth Argyle.
They're
Plymouth.
bottom. They're
Plymouth
bottom.
Argyle.
They're
bro.
bottom.
Plymouth
Bottom.
Argyle.
I mean, apart from Luis Diaz, the rest of the man were from Team 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Gerald Konza.
Diaz is the only guy who starts like first.
Harvey
11
Elliott
for us.
isn't he the one
Did
who
you hear
gave
my
away the
point? Did
penalty?
you hear my point? I said apart from Luis Diaz, the rest of the man are not part of the first.
You
And
said-
Harvey Elliott?
You said team 2. Team 2 is in under
Like the
23
second
league.
11. That's what I meant.
So that's their squad.
But you see, you
Jota. I saw Jota running around
Jota see
there.
first 11.
No, but
Kelleher is really
Jota
good at
is-
penalties.
Jota is
Like the
not
first 11
the best
players.
finisher, even
Yeah, he
better
actually
than
missed a
Messi.
penalty. Sorry, he didn't miss a penalty. He missed a header.
He missed a header, yeah.
Clear cut header. Isn't that what he's good at? Headers.
I mean,
Endo. I thought I heard.
I mean,
Endo's
first
name,
of all, we
man.
suffered and
Generational talent. Harvey Elliott jumps with his hands up. Why? Shouldn't he know better?
listen, we actually suffered an injury early enough. Like Gomez went out, and we brought in. there was
Oh,
another
you
kid.
Gomez.
We
Joe
brought-
Joe Gomez came in.
Yeah, no, he went out. He's
So
already
who came
injured. I don't know. He's called who? There's a new kid.
Okay. Well, I have a question.
Me, I'm not
really-
even moved by
no,
this FA Cup exit.
I have a question.
Okay.
Simon Kelleher, best second keeper in Europe.
Kevin Killer. At
Isn't
best,
he?
what? At best, what?
Isn't he best second goalkeeper in Europe?
Best backup.
Best backup. Isn't he the one who saved like 3 penalties in a row somewhere last
but
season or the
penalties,
season before
like,
that?
You've
So
got your
he's got a
day,
penalty.
today, tomorrow. I mean, everyone.
Why
can,
doesn't he save a
Everyone
penalty
can save
against
a penalty. Everyone can miss a penalty. David De Gea missed a penalty. in the
those
European League
guys?
final.
Those guys eat lunch at the cafeteria, bro. Plymouth Argyle.
Bro, I've seen
Can't
Victor
afford to eat
Valdes
outside.
miss a penalty. I've seen Iker Casillas not save penalties. The best of the best. Manuel Neuer right now, I've seen him not save penalties. It's not like you've got speciality in saving penalties. And
You
I
sure
do
you
think
don't?
this exit is like a blessing in disguise. I mean, now we can focus. We've got 2 free weekends.
But you said quadruple or something like that. You shouted it on Twitter.
Now our focus is the treble.
So now
I mean,
it's- now it's what?
realistically-
Treble!
Realistically,
Which treble?
But you can't have a table with Carabao.
You can't
says
have
who?
two.
Says who?
That's hilarious.
That's
Say
a
so.
plastic treble, bro.
Says who?
No, but it's like an inferior table.
Alright, guys, another fun
Can you
fact,
define the
bro.
word treble?
This is the one you wanted to get out in the car.
Plymouth Argyle have made more 5th round FA Cup appearances than Arsenal have in the last 5 years.
So Plymouth that you're saying that so shit.
But they
that's-
are mko. Unaniuliza
that's-
maswali penye mko FA Cup.
And that's and then that's an Arsenal fan ametweet hivyo. Alafu mse mwingine amecomment, we're focusing on second, pal.
No,
Zoom.
but seriously.
Yeah.
I think
Seriously.
you would have wanted us
Seriously,
guys.
what?
What a trophy. Plymouth Argyle, what a trophy.
Zoom.
5th round FC. 5th round FC, motherfuckers.
Zoom. I think you'd have wanted us guys to progress, to have more games to the FA Cup. But
Of
now,
course we would have. But then, that's why I didn't watch your game. Why are you guys losing?
What time was our
to
game?
Plym- I don't
6
know.
PM.
You were the one
It was
watching.
a weird time on
I was watching some at my friend's place. Hata kunekea volume ya game.
Mleka ngoma.
Walikuwa nasikiza ngoma.
Grouchy, wake up.
Walikuwa wanajua tunapigwa or something. I mean, there were signs. Even Man City, you saw them on Saturday, were not that convincing. They require like a
I
last.
think everybody
fought their way.
This FA Cup is all drawn for one team to win it when they play no one in the final. I'm sure they'll play some Accrington or something.
Man United,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's what I'd like to hear.
These guys.
These guys.
These guys,
Didn't they just beat
Wait,
Man
Didn't we
City?
just beat
like literally
elite
huge?
level Arteta team, bro?
In
To
the
get
FA
to
Cup. I'm talking about the FA Cup. I mean,
Yes,
you guys,
they won the FA Cup. They're the defending champions.
but
How?
like I told you,
This
see,
guy's
Zoom-
memory is
no,
so
I didn't
short,
forget.
man.
I didn't forget. Listen, like I told you 3 weeks ago, yeah. The intensity of a game when you play. If that game they played United that day was a Premier League game, you beat them.
Who?
You guys.
No!
You beat them. No, the,
bro.
The approach in that game is always the
No,
approach
but
in
see,
the
our
cups
performance
is always
against Man
different.
City, our performance against you was also in the league, and we played. It's a similar performance, right?
Listen,
No,
I
but-
missed bare chances. They didn't miss as many.
No, but
you guys
we-
were a lot more solid against them than we were against us.
Even to
Listen,
to prove
you
his
guys-
point against his point,
you guys.
because that's like
Fair,
a league
yeah.
game.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is like
with
it was.
Slot, I do think through this game because the bench was not that strong. There was only Curtis Jones who apparently told Slot he was not feeling well before that game.
So he didn't want it against Plymouth Argyle.
I don't know
Away
what
from
happened.
home.
I do think if Slot really wanted this game,
Oh, we changing this from Arsenal. We're talking about Arsenal.
No, we were talking about FA Cup.
No, we were done with Liverpool.
Huh.
We're talking about how.
Oh, because
we're
of the
done
stat.
with Liverpool. I was making a point about
Okay.
our bench.
So,
Yeah, bro. he's
No,
talking
you've already
about
given. So we explain, Sana.
That's
Who's
when
going
Mzee was
secure?
Walika
this.
Kumi.
Mbona unamtolea limelight?
Who's
This is
insecure?
once a week time to shine, bro. What's up,
So
bro?
let's
It's
continue.
going
on that.
secure, Sana. We umechapwa. It is what it is.
Me, I'm not even.
It's a once,
this
like it's a
exit.
rare thing because the season ulishinda
But
Carabao.
I feel like you switching focus to us is wild because Arteta didn't
one.
spend 1.5 billion to get knocked out by Brighton. You know what I mean? Enzo Maresca, that's a real criminal here.
That's the
1-0 up.
No, but he's phase 1.
One
Woko
nil-
phase 6.
Phase 1 with daddy rich money, bro.
Daddy
No,
rich
it
man.
doesn't matter.
You know in FIFA when you play career mode and then you go like before you even start
Takeover.
Unanza na takeover, bro. 500 million and you get like, and then the owners take away 200 they keep for operational costs. Una kana 300M. That's how he started, bro. He has very very good players
No, but I feel like
and they
Maresca
lost to Brighton.
was just given a bunch of players.
I
He
think
found so many players.
Guys, let's not pretend he didn't annex everyone out of them. He
But he had to.
exiled Chalobah and brought him back. That's how much
And
freedom
Sterling.
they gave him. So
And
Yeah.
Sterling.
he exiled someone and brought him back.
But
He
can we,
still lost
Sterling.
against
but can we be
Brighton.
factual? Look, put the money away. Sawa. Look at the actual squad at Chelsea. So many players overpriced.
Yeah, but it's still a good squad.
No, I
it's a
don't
good enough
think
squad
so.
to be
I think-
challenging for FA Cup and cups right now.
Oh no,
At
I
the very
think
minimum.
At the
I
very
think
minimum.
I think
Yeah, if
their
Plymouth
front
are
three,
After that
Yeah.
spend, bro.
their front three is horrible. It's
Is it?
it's okay at best.
which front three are you talking about for the premium for the
I'm talking about
Conference League?
Madueke and
They have
Sancho
two- they have
and
two
Mudryk
prem
and
front
all
threes.
this.
I'm sorry. You give a monkey a stick, he's not always gonna put it in the hole. Right? Like you have to know how to use the tools you have.
What saying is that, bro? I've never heard that. saying.
Wow,
that
you
is
just
made
called
up.
Sancho a monkey
He just comes Sancho.
and Madueke a monkey.
Enzo Maresca, I called him that because he doesn't know how to use his players. Pedro Neto, I'd happily take him right now.
You
Not
take
so much
Neto.
Jadon Sancho.
They
Well,
want-
I would.
they wanted
Pedro
him.
Neto, I would. I'd still pay 60
Arsenal
million
wanted
for him
him.
right
Yeah.
now.
I think
Chelsea.
Aston Villa have a better front attacking three than Arsenal.
So many teams.
The Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's why Kai Havertz is our top scorer. He's not even in the top 20 scorers.
How do they have a better front three than Arsenal?
They do. Oli
Villa.
Watkins, I'd take him over.
Oli
Kai
Watkins,
Havertz right now.
Morgan
Watkins
Rogers,
now.
Go bench. Go bench.
Jamaican guy,
Go
Rashi.
Leon Bay is not
Asensio.
that good.
Tira-
Three times
Asensio.
Champions League
Come on,
winner.
Asensio, come on.
Tira-
Hajafunga hata bao moja Premier
The
League.
only thing that save you guys is Salah.
After Rashford,
They even have a better one.
3 times Champions
Than
League
you, in
winner.
my
Bro,
opinion.
I literally watched the Aston Villa game.
I watched it too, bro. But for beans.
So I watched that game, bro. I saw people who were just happy to be on the pitch again, like Rashford.
They're flourishing.
Rashford, well, like that comment by Sancho, I don't understand why people are attacking Sancho because he has been set free. That guy was training kids just before he left. You know, some kid posted on his comments, on his comment section, thanks for taking time to do penalties with me or some shit, set pieces. That's what he was doing. That's what he was up to.
He's just come from a
No,
penitentiary.
but my problem is who is saying that?
Who is
Sancho,
saying
who
what?
has 1 assist in like 10 games.
Yeah.
Sancho,
Okay.
Sancho is the exact, like I would not bat an eye. Like we've sold him, and I genuinely think we
but-
Chelsea.
He's on loan,
think about-
actually.
but
He's
think
still
about it.
contracted to Manchester United, which is even crazy.
No, but
Oh, is he? No, but they have an obligation
No,
to
they
buy.
have to buy him though.
They have
If
to
they
buy him.
finish
So essentially
14th.
they're
They have to buy.
25, yeah, 25
If they finish 14th,
if they finish above 12th.
above 12th.
Who?
Chelsea.
Chelsea United.
That was
Yeah.
the condition. Remember, we laughed at it last season,
okay.
last summer.
Because we didn't think they would make it.
Yeah.
So you guys thought you were funny telling Chelsea.
Hey, look, like the way they're playing now, they might drop. You never know.
Nah,
Check it. This
nah.
guy
It's
thought-
We'll make sure they don't finish to We'll make sure.
These guys thought they were funny putting that class of,
Dosirudi ama.
Does it Rudy? What do you mean?
these
Sorry,
guys
you're
thought they were funny putting that class of top 12 or something. They're the
Yeah.
ones who won't make that top 12 this
Now
season.
look, yeah. But honestly, guys, like they have players who are very, very, very good. Like
Very,
Aston
very
Villa.
good.
Yeah,
Chelsea.
Aston Villa.
Oh, Aston Villa. Ah, okay.
Aston Villa have players who can make an impact in the right environment.
McGinn is back though, yeah.
Yeah, it's back.
McGinn will play against
That's a
Tottenham,
good.
yeah.
That's a good return.
But
fine.
Rashford, right? Asensio. There's no way you tell me there's no player there. There's no way you tell me there's no what do you call it? Potential to just be an. I know it's funny because even though I'm not a
We had
United
this
fan,
we had this
I'm
conversation
talking about
so many
Rashford
times.
about his potential. No, but we know what he can deliver, right?
No one
He
questions
just needs
that.
the right environment.
And Unai,
Now listen,
Unai is good at
setting that up.
making players find their form.
It's
again.
either or.
He knows how
It's
to make
either
them,
or.
He knows
No.
how to make them happy. He knows how to make them smile because of the way he talks in a funny way.
He
in
will
English.
also
It's just-
sideline you.
Eh?
Explain.
If you
know,
fuck
like,
up,
very
no, if you
confused.
fuck up,
Good evening.
Unai Emery
Yeah.
at PSG.
Yeah, if you fuck up,
Wait, at PSG, what's his name? That kid? The one
Neymar.
from the no from Newcastle.
Kid.
Benafa.
Maximum.
Benafa.
Hassan Ben Arfa.
He wasn't passing the ball in training. Apparently, he was asked, "Do you think you're Messi?" And that was the last time he played for that team. It was Emery. So like
But
It's
you
either
need
or, yeah.
you having a good player in Rashford. We don't question. Sancho the same thing. We don't think those players are bad players.
I think. No,
Let him land.
Well, if we
I
don't
really
think,
like this
we don't think
version of
there
Saddam.
isn't anything there.
Go for it.
We know Rashford is a talented player. Every single player, Wakiulizo, the most talented player you played with,
yeah,
they all say Rashford.
especially these kids.
Especially these kids who are in Man United right now. He is talented, but the thing is, if the player is not there mentally, if the environment is not good for him to flourish, it could be his fault. It could be the environment's fault.
The environment.
Amorim just came. Wait, Amorim just came.
Because he's landing here. I don't know why he's landing for me.
Wait,
bro.
Amorim just came. So, the United situation, players are not performing. So, but the thing is, players are giving everything on the pitch. Bruno, for example, I would question his decision making, but I would never question his sportsmanship, his effort on the pitch. Anthony, I didn't like him. I didn't like him, but when he was on the pitch, he was giving everything.
of the
Literally
match.
every other player. Garnacho tried something like that, right? The attitude and whatever. He was talked to, he changed. This is what Amorim said. He changed, and the thing is, we want someone who is committed. So we want someone who's going to give out everything in training and translate that on the pitch. How many times we've seen clips of Rashford just jogging on the pitch? How do you defend someone just looking and not tracking back? Whether you're good or not.
We've seen it. We've seen Pogba do it at United.
Exactly. Whether you're good or not.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I'm not questioning. Where is he right now?
Where is he?
No, we've seen many players do it.
But the point is that will never. You can never defend that, whether this person is Messi or whoever.
All right. Now, it doesn't matter which player we're talking about, right? Because one thing has been consistent. I think Chelsea fans, Liverpool fans, City fans, Arsenal fans, we all agree. And we've said I told you so's to United fans on this show where you guys discuss with your friends, me discussing with Brevo on the car rides back. The environment has been shit for over many years. And Rashford's career has been littered with shit environments. Think about it. Right? Right or no? He's seen quality managers come and go. He's seen good environments turn sour very quickly. For him, a change was needed because Amorim must have made his pitch, and he's just like, yeah, you're still not that guy. Garnacho, this is like the first manager he's coming to interact with outside of the one he found, outside the one who brought him up. Who brought him up? Ten Hag, right? So outside of outside of Ten Hag, this is the first manager he's interacting with. He's young. He's still, a bit rosy in the world. So he's a lot more gullible.
That's why new managers
Rashford-
like young players.
And exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Now Rashford comes in, he listens to Amorim speak. He's probably not sold by the vision, and then Rashford scores 3 goals in his first 3 games under Amorim, right? How does he speak about him in the subsequent weeks? Not well. he highlights him even more than he should have.
Okay,
And-
no,
and he talks about-
I disagree.
He doesn't
You're
But
it's not
reaching-
true.
No, but he's
Is it
asked
not
the-
true?
No, he's
No, it's
asked
not true,
questions over and over, and he's explaining.
There's a way to deal with those questions. Come on.
No, but see,
he-
the thing
he's
is-
been,
I
he's
feel
been
like
dealing
I'm
with
worried
them.
overdated stuff, but
No, he's
Yeah.
been,
Zoom is on that point.
nah, you guys are over exaggerating because
Well,
I don't
how?
think you guys
How?
watch every press conference. Every press conference,
But these
every
things
no,
are
let
everywhere
me
these
let me
days.
not with you guys, not with Liverpool. No,
I'm talking about the
Slot
press
is never
conferences.
asked about questions
Okay, before
like
before we relate, do you
Manchester
agree that
United
Man United
questioning-
is treated differently by the press?
this is different.
It's we are
And
headline.
then-
We don't who sell newspapers.
We
so
don't believe that.
And then
I don't believe
but
that. I
that's-
think
listen,
everybody's
listen.
treated differently by the
because
press.
you guys have got issues.
No,
So there are issues to
listen.
report at your
No,
club.
no. Listen. It's the same way you could go to YouTube. You open a Sky Sports video. The title is Rashford will lose something. When you press play on the video, the first thing they talk about is Oli Watkins or something else. That's not even Rashford related. But the reason they put Rashford's name there is so you can click.
that is fact. We all know that. We
So
can't- we don't- we
back
can't
to
pretend.
what
Which club is that you've seen doing
No,
that?
no,
I
no,
can
man.
show you. I can show
Hey,
you.
listen,
so
you're
many.
making up
things,
I
come
can
on.
show you so many, bro.
You're making up things, man.
I'm not
Come
making
on.
up anything.
And
And
then
you
we are-
guys know.
We're a big club.
Nah,
We're
man. Sisi at least
And
it's obvious
especially
kuna agenda.
more-
Let
Sisi
time
na-
run, let time
Sasa
run.
mnasema agenda na press.
Relax.
We have
Watch
there's
our
so
land.
much agenda with the press and Manchester United.
No, land, Naim.
How many
let us-
transfers has Fabrizio announced with the salary to the dot?
He does that
he's
with
not
Chelsea.
No, and he's not a Manchester United player.
He does that with
Just
Chelsea.
name for me.
He does that with Chelsea.
Name for me.
Chelsea.
Who?
He does it with Chelsea more than
Enzo.
anybody else.
Who?
Enzo.
Enzo, Caicedo, Nkunku,
Nah.
Nicholas
Lavia.
Jackson, Lavia, all the literally all the signings,
Anyway,
bro.
back to
Especially
Rashford.
everybody who that Todd
Okay,
Bowley has
we're
signed.
there.
Back to
Back to
Rashford.
Rashford.
Back to Rashford. There's
You guys
also
are not
another
making- you're not
reason
making
why.
Relax.
Yeah,
There's
that's
also
things.
another reason why the media is so horny for Rashford is because of that whole thing he did when he went against the far right in the government and set up the feeding program. So when they're seeing this kid who's black failing, obviously they're gonna have a field day. And every press conference, whether we're 13th or 4th, was always about Rashford, right? And I can tell you right now, Ten Hag had his moments, and you can say, yeah, bro, this guy didn't handle it well. But for me, personally, Ruben Amorim in the press conferences, the number of times he's told these guys, yes, he's my player. The best Rashi is best for United, but he's not doing the things that I want him to do. And the number of times he said, let's stop talking about someone who's not playing. Can we focus on the guys who are playing? He said that so many times. Just now, the other day, I think it got to him when he was asked, what does Rashford have to do to get into training? And I'm sure these are conversations he's had with Rashford himself. So you guys
Even
Don't-
at,
so
even
you're
at
saying
Aston
don't-
Villa,
don't
So you
there
guys
was
about
headlines.
things.
There was headlines at Aston Villa
Yeah.
talking about
he's gonna lose money on his Nike deal. Like there's always this negative attention.
It's not
to
negative. Those
Rashford.
are things that are there. Come on.
Yeah, but it's
When
negative.
when
you
Nike
never
signed a
hear,
deal
you
with
never hear
Rashford-
anything about.
but it's negative news. It's
not
not a
negative.
positive
You never
thing.
hear anything about like Martinelli. Okay, now he's injured.
No,
he's
no,
gonna
no.
lose
Listen,
this,
the
he's
media
gonna
doesn't
lose
create.
this.
The media doesn't create these chaos.
I'm telling
Things
you,
are
bro.
there and they're reported because they're there. Like now the fight between CR7 and Ten Hag.
The fight between
Things
Ten
were there.
Hag and
They were reported.
yeah.
Pogba and Mourinho.
Varane.
Pogba and Mourinho. We saw it on
Yeah,
video.
but then at the same time,
So you
if
cannot
you
say
if you
the
look
media
at
is
the
fighting
negative
you.
focus, if you look at the way Graham Souness speaks about black players and black Manchester United players, you already see there's a bias.
When
Why
Obama
would-
was,
why would we come in
fighting
City and
with,
make things up,
Arteta.
bro?
It was
How many-
reported everywhere.
No,
Come
but
on.
like, how long will it drag his fight?
But Arteta dealt with it properly.
Very well.
What do you mean
He
he
didn't
dealt with it
leave,
properly?
and he
Mikel
didn't leave
Arteta
room.
never came to the press conference to fight him every single
He
day.
didn't come. What do you mean he came
Arteta
to fight him?
Arteta never came
He
and said,
dealt
"Oh, you
with
know,
him
by the
in
way,
the background.
if Aubameyang doesn't play well in training the next day, well, I'm
Yeah.
not chugua kit man."
Even
He didn't say
Ozil,
any of
he
that
never
shit,
dealt
bro.
with
That's a
Ozil.
personality.
That's a personality.
That's an
Zoom.
Amorim
Okay, I
personality.
see.
Zoom,
Gallant. He even called him by name. What's his name? Gallant or something. Now I know the goalkeeping coach's name, bro. Now I know the goalkeeping coach's name. Nah, yeah, it's a personality thing. It's
Arteta
dumb.
never even dealt with Ozil in public like that. He freezed him out of the team in the background.
Oh, yeah, that's even worse. To sing him about Ozil.
Think about Graham Potter Juicy
To
with
sing
West
him-
Ham.
No,
to
my
sing
point-
him about
no, my
Ozil
point is
because
this, it's not
Arsenal themselves put out an article in their website talking about why this guy was siding with the Muslims or whatever.
okay.
They came and
That,
said
that was a political issue, yeah.
exactly.
My point is this.
Imagine
As far
Man
as you're beefing
United.
with the
Imagine
players-
Man United does that to a player because of a political stance.
No. There's a
Crazy.
reason
Look
why
at-
clubs
look at-
do this.
look
right?
at the-
because they don't perform, right?
Yeah.
You see, they don't perform, then and they're on the highest wages, right? And now they're also toxic for the club, right? So, for example, John Duran, a apparently why many clubs weren't in for him, because Arsenal fans kept asking me like, yo, bro, why not sign Duran? I'm like, Liverpool could use a striker right now, and they're going to let go of Darwin Núñez. Why aren't they in for him? Man City need a backup striker. Why aren't they in for him? Barcelona, Lewandowski, he could be leaving soon. Why aren't they in for him? Like, so many top clubs aren't in for John Duran. Turns out, Aston Villa, Unai Emery, didn't like John Duran's effect on the squad, on the dressing room, right? And he liked Ollie Watkins, even though he was older. He said, we can make good money off it. Like, an attitude thing is very important. Now,
Wow.
convincing
Full circle.
convincing me Rashford.
Emery can do that, but not Amorim.
I don't think.
But he never came to the press conference to talk about that.
That's the thing. Unai Emery handles it very well. I think it's
You have to
more
deal with the things in the
experience.
background.
But
Big
Graham
clubs.
Potter against West Ham, he batted away questions about like what was it, money or
The transfer, the signings or something. I
Yeah.
saw that press conference
and he kept
before the end
as
of
soon
the
as he
month.
landed, that's all he kept being asked about. And at some point, he was just like, he
Go
didn't
and agree with
break
the
and go
reporter,
like,
I remember.
he did it.
Yeah, it's
he
like,
just
I'm
blew it up on
gonna
him.
say the same thing. Nothing changed.
Yeah, nothing changed. So whereas Humjama, he every time, even though nothing's changed about this thing, he's gonna go pick it up, put it in the microwave, come back with it, add a little bit more spice.
There's
Now
something
it's the
Amorim
goalkeeper
said
goal.
which didn't sit
He's
well
only
with
said,
me.
he's only
he's
given
setting
in-
himself
he's
up.
only
He's
given-
setting himself
He's
up.
only given information out once, and that was when he was saying the coach, the goalkeeping coach, you'd rather have him on the bench.
That was rude.
Every other time it
That
would
was
be.
rude.
Every other time it would be, I want to help Rashi, the best Rashi's.
They will never highlight that. You're part
How
of the
many times
interview.
did he say that?
They never highlight that part of the interview.
How many times has he said that the best Rashi
you
is
among
best
two
for Manchester
clips?
United?
But it's okay. Anyway.
Or how many
Anyway,
times
I
has he
just
said,
think- I
can
just
we?
think-
How many times has he said, can we just focus on who the guys who are playing? I'm
Why would
focusing
he
on the
say?
next
Why would
game.
he say?
Because
that
it's
to
hard
the
to focus
goalkeeper?
on Garnacho, bro.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Like,
why
who-
would
who
he
the fuck
kill?
wants to focus on fucking
No,
Maguire
why
again?
would he kill
We've
all
done the
those
banter
questions
for like 2 years.
when you guys
How
are
can we
saying
how
that
can we
all
keep
he was
bantering?
doing was adding spice to the story?
What are we gonna discuss? Is Lisandro Martinez as good as Saliba? Who the fuck gives a shit about these ass players, man?
Yeah, but you have asked me a question.
Okay,
I'm telling you,
okay,
bro. This
we-
is how
I
it's
didn't
been
ask you a
handled.
question.
Moving on.
I didn't
So-
ask you a question.
But you guys,
This is how
you
I
are
said my
crisis.
statement.
This is how he's been
Anyway,
handling the press.
But you
I
guys
called
have
it-
been in a crisis for like the last 10 years or
Bro,
something.
stop telling us that the sky is blue. We know.
What I
we
will
know.
say,
Water
what
is
I
wet.
will say
Sawa.
though,
You need
is
to
you
accept
guys,
it.
Water
you
is
guys-
wet. Wait, what do you mean you need to accept it, bro? I'm leaving in 13th, bro.
Yo, what I will say is you guys thought, it's the beginning of a new dawn. Honestly, it's just another long night because the first transfer window available for Ruben Amorim, and they show him no support. Did you guys sell anyone?
Yeah,
we
Rashford,
sold,
on loan.
No,
Three
Rashford's
players.
not on loan.
He's on
I
loan.
think
Sale.
Anthony,
Anthony and
Rashford,
Rashford.
Anthony's also on loan.
Malacia.
And Malacia.
And he's happy.
And
Again.
what did you guys do with that money? You guys just bought another left back.
Yeah, but you see,
There's no support.
without sounding stupid, you'd understand that we don't have the finances right
Why?
now because of PSR. Because they sacked Ten Hag, they sacked the DOF, right? While still in contract, and have to pay off these guys. They had to pay Sporting to get Ruben Amorim, right? So when you say that we didn't show any support, and he's clearly gotten rid of
So
Rashford, isn't that support? Clearly gotten rid of Anthony and Malacia,
Let me ask
and
you-
gotten the left wing back that he wanted in January, which is normally a shit market to buy because all the
Many
best
players
players are contracted,
That's
right?
when you got Bruno.
That's why Arsenal who have they signed?
They made a huge mistake.
Has
Don't
your
even-
manager?
don't even-
Has
it
your
will be a whole
manager?
episode.
Has your manager been back?
No, of course not.
Then shut the fuck up, bro. At least
What
us
do you
we have
mean?
one signing.
You guys told us you
we
have money.
We have one signing.
You said you have money.
I was not
didn't
here
you?
last week.
You were not
to
last
check
week.
in.
The beginning of the season, and you were like, yeah, we do have
Beginning of
money.
the season,
biggest club in the
beginning of the season. Shit has happened.
commercial. You
since
guys
then.
say you're the biggest club commercially.
Bro,
Where is the
go
money
read
going?
that- Go read some news, man. Instead of coming here and start asking why guys are not being bought in January.
I want to ask you a
Go
question,
see
man.
how broke Man U are first.
So this PSR
So
story.
you're broke and shit.
Both of them.
So this PSR story that you're saying,
Hilarious.
you cannot get money to sign players this winter. So how do you plan to fund the transfers in the summer?
Players have to leave.
Because ideally, you might don't sell players for good money.
But now we are. We're
The last time
starting
you made a
to.
good,
We're starting to check.
The last time you made a good killing was Lukaku, and then CR7 in 2009.
Yeah.
So you might don't sell players.
These guys actually sold Lukaku well. That's
Yes,
well
they
played.
conned. Who did you con? Inter Milan.
Into Milan.
Yeah.
Mad.
So how do you plan to make your money now to?
Inter Milan
for
called
transfers?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
So they sold
There's going to have to be movement. First of all, the wage bill has to go down. It's not going to
of
be
course players
easy.
can leave, but
But
selling
at the
is another
same
story.
time, to say that to buy players you need in January and they're not available, it's not an argument,
All
bro.
right. Well, anyway, I told you guys you'd be here because of your overpriced players, and now it's going to be hard to sell. And then at some point, PSR came up. I didn't see that coming up, but that's happened now. You guys are going to go through the same process that we went through with Arteta. He's not going to be
But
back
we're
for a
winning
long
trophies
time.
along the way.
Huh?
That's the difference. We're winning trophies
With
as
who?
well.
With Amorim?
Yeah, with whoever. Doesn't matter.
One FA Cup. Just
Actually, it
so
doesn't
so
matter.
so this is hilarious because you won an FA Cup.
Carabao Cup
Finished
as well.
when?
Carabao as well.
Wait, no.
wait,
In the
wait.
season that Jim Ratcliffe took
Carabao
over.
Cup,
Seven
Europa
months
League, Carling Cup,
You-
2 FA
we can't be
Cups,
talking about
like-
things pre-COVID. That's crazy.
When,
What
when,
the hell are
when
we-
is your
That was-
last?
How
that
far
was-
back are we
That
going?
was
When is-
LVG's time.
When is-
Honestly,
no,
how
when
far
is-
back are we
when
going?
is
Zlatan.
your
There's
last?
not a single player
When is
from
your
2018
last
that's
major
still there.
trophy, bro?
No, I'm just saying. There's
No, let's.
like, how
I'm
far
giving
back
you
are we
range
giving-
so you can
FA
at
Cup
least
is- FA
throw
Cup,
in. You
FA Cup.
can at least throw in your
FA
shields,
Cup
bro.
2020.
That's us giving you range so you can tell us.
FA
charity
Cup.
shield.
Check your name.
2020.
Let me ask you guys.
So then?
so you man are happy
Makes
winning the
no
Carabao
sense.
Cup, but finishing 16th, 17th.
Of course, we're not happy,
Is
but
that
it's
progress?
it makes more sense
Why
than
proud of
finishing
that?
second every season with nothing to
It
show
makes
for
more
it.
sense.
So between you,
Phase
so
6,
between, let me ask
phase
you.
6,
Let me
now
ask
on a
you.
trophy.
How say
Wait,
I'm
phase
going
six,
to
wait,
like
to
in
phase
Champions League
6,
money
and your
hawahitaji.
fans are commenting. We're focusing on second.
Wait, let me ask you.
Bro,
That's
come on, man.
mad.
That's
So
madness.
between you and Arsenal is making progress.
No, I'm not talking
No,
about
answer the
progress. I'm
question.
just talking
Answer the
about being a
question.
fan, bro.
Answer
Like,
the
what
que-
is football for?
Answer the question.
To,
bro.
to
16th?
participate?
For 18th?
Just to participate,
Okay,
bro.
okay.
14th. They're 14th.
This is the
Let's
first
give them
season
where they
we're
are.
finishing.
Potentially dropping
this is
17th by the end of the
This
week.
is the first season we're finishing in the bottom half of the table.
No, it's going to be hilarious. Like I said last
but
week.
it's the first season.
Last week it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Watching you play Champions League in the championship, hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Thank you. So
You're
you
welcome.
believe you'll win Europa League?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
That's all that matters. Trophies,
Yeah.
of course.
How are they going to
Um,
win Europa League?
He
What
knows.
do you mean, bro? Who are they playing?
This-
I mean,
listen, you
I'm
know.
sure there's some random team who are better than them. Always there.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams that are better than us.
Besiktas.
No, we finished third.
Anderlecht.
1 point behind
Anyway,
first.
let's-
I mean,
Ange is there.
let's move on to actual
And is the
the right side of the table, and we have a consequentially important match between Everton and Liverpool. Liverpool away to Everton. Usually that's supposed to be like, oh, big thing and derby or whatever,
I don't think it is.
but
I think David
highly
Moyes.
doubt it.
Let me remind you that
I think
easy
Moyes-
slapping.
that is where we lost the leg last season.
You know the Moyes bounce.
You lost the league every time Mo Salah missed a chance and Diogo Jota, and that happened
And
not just
Luis
against
Diaz.
Everton. There was that game against Crystal
Even
Palace.
Trent against Arsenal.
Hi, Trent against Arsenal. Yeah, like just you missed
Luis
chances.
Diaz against Man City.
Okay,
So-
let's not go far.
So it's
Guys, clearly traumatized.
it's Everton's last Merseyside derby in this stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
Everton
it's-
are picking form, but in
It's
the
a-
last two
they're picking
games,
up form.
They were picking form, but the last two games they've dropped because the FA Cup and the Prem game. They lost to Bournemouth last week. This
Yeah,
weekend,
this
the
weekend.
FA Cup, and
no
then
shame in losing to Bournemouth.
Yeah. Trust.
before that they had also lost, I think.
Trust as well.
I mean, comparing to where this game should have been played in December to now, I think it's better for us because we've got a lot of players who are back now. The bench looks good. Jota and Diaz.
Yeah,
are
you will
there.
slap them. I think it's a derby, but it's gonna
So
be
I do
one
think
time.
what the reason why it makes it like quite important, like for the Church of is because we're starting like a run of like let's say 4 games where we have to play Everton, Wolves, Newcastle,
Villa.
and City, and Aston
Villa.
Villa's game now has been brought forward because of the Carabao final, and it's away, and they have Rashford mwenye amejizoea sana hapo on the left wing.
And Asensio, ameozoea sana pia.
Amejizoea mara ngapi?
Real Madrid, every time you guys play them, you lose the
He
Champions
was not
League.
there. Him was time ya Zidane ile.
Hata
nini,
kama
ile
alikuwa
ya kwanza.
benched, ameozoea na timu yake.
Hajajifunga.
Anyway, play.
That was a
carry
bait.
Carry on.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I do think
Kwani lazima afunge ndio aozoe?
I
Amezoea kuchapa Liverpool.
play Liverpool like play like one game.
So,
Listen, so I do think if you come out of this run of these 4 games, where I think we managed with Man City. or
umeenda
something.
mbali. I want you to focus on this game. If you drop points in relation to Arsenal slapping up Man City 5-1, does the momentum swing a little bit?
If we drop points, we're still 6 points clear. If we lose,
If
the
you
game.
draw, you're 7 points clear.
or if we lose, 6 points clear still. But I don't see a situation where
I
we
don't
lose
see you
this
guys
game.
losing.
Because we rested like the entire team on Saturday, so they're fresh.
Also, what momentum do you have when you lost against Newcastle?
I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
have you never noticed?
Newcastle can
Yeah.
Man City.
That momentum-
Because I've seen many times many a team carry momentum in different competitions as they switch over.
And I told you that
you'll
when
see
you
a
go,
team.
you see, like
I
20
don't
minutes,
disagree.
20 minutes ago, I told him about that when you guys were talking about Man United game. Momentum in different competitions. So now you're agreeing with me.
What? When did we have this conversation?
Yeah, he mentioned it. And
What?
about us, you guys losing to us
In the FA
in the
Cup,
FA Cup.
which is quite
So
different.
he was
than
justifying
Prem.
us like, yeah, different intensity.
That's what you've
whatever,
just
whatever.
done by skipping the Newcastle performance and going to Man City where you beat them 5-1.
That's insane because I don't even remember the
It's okay, it's okay.
the context. But Sal, we've seen many teams go play Champions League, have a great run, and then struggle a little bit in the Premier League.
That's Aston Villa, not anyone else this season.
That was just an example, bro.
No, don't say many teams.
You
As
ca-
per
it
stats,
can't be an
it's only
example.
Aston Villa, come on. Tell me another team that has struggled.
No, I mean even in the past, bro.
In the past.
We've seen this happen over time. Why are we just talking in the context of the season?
As someone performing well in the Champions League and then struggling after.
or even
immediately after.
Premier League. Like they get knocked out of the.
It's actually
Europa
them
League, Europa
and
League,
Aston Villa.
Premier League.
You're talking about you.
Yeah,
you
maybe.
and Aston Villa.
Yeah,
That's
And-
you, though.
Us guys are not
and
you.
Unai Emery. And Unai Emery.
We've not even played this week. This weekend.
So who's not played this week?
Us guys didn't play this weekend.
You guys didn't play
Like
this week.
our first teams. Did you see Salah, Trent?
You didn't get knocked out of the FA Cup.
The kids.
I mean, you know what he's
The
means.
kids.
I mean, his actual team.
I feel like you're really reaching.
I mean, did you see our defenders?
I
I
don't
don't
give
even
a
remember his
shit,
name.
bro.
What's his name? The guy who
Okay,
I
played.
saw
say-
Gerald Kwanzaa and
okay,
Joe
okay.
Gomez.
Gomez
You
got
suck
injured after
about
like 10
Tsimikas,
minutes.
almost.
And Keller.
And Tsimikas and Keller. Aren't those-
Simicas is so young. He's Greek.
What are you talking? What? Shut up. You see how ridiculous
least
you are
Greek.
for thinking he was going somewhere with this. He's not.
You're not
Anyway.
pushing him there, to be honest.
No. I think.
There's a defender who came on for.
if-
He scored. Who? There's a
Shut
defender
the
who
fuck
came-
up. Nobody gives a shit.
Isaac Mabaya. Have you ever done him? Isaac Mabaya. Who is that?
If you haven't heard of him, I haven't heard of him.
That is the defender who came on for.
Joe Gomez.
Yes.
Sawa. Anyway, so you rested. You
And then he went out
prioritized.
again for Nunes.
So listen, you rested, you prioritized, and that's fair. You obviously, there's no shame in
We're a bigger fish
prioritizing.
to fry, like
Exactly.
you say. Like
Me-
Robbie
I
says.
understand
How
that.
many fishes do you have remaining?
These guys only fry
Only
the fish
frying
that's available.
fish,
Kama ni
yeah.
omena, ni
Ni
omena.
omena.
Hawasemi bigger,
No,
bro.
ageuzia.
Hatuna
Ilikuwa
bigger.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay. Mtu mwenye anakulanga omena na mwenye akulanga kitu. Which one would you prefer?
Sawa, hata kama tuna fry na tunalisha watu
You're not
wengine.
eating it.
Bora tumepata good deeds of feeding other people.
Good is. Unafry mnapatia watu wengine.
Yes, there's no shame in that.
No. We will take our small omena and we'll eat it. And we will say, Alhamdulillah.
Right.
Zoom.
You will go for the big fish.
So,
Let me- I want to ask you a
do you feel
question.
like that swings the pendulum in
No,
the
I
title
don't. I
race?
don't think so.
You guys drop points in any form
So
or shape.
I was gonna ask you because the next 4 games now, those ones are tricky. But we're lucky because Newcastle come to
Hot,
Anfield.
bro.
What?
It's hot. Sorry. Can we? I'm sweating over here. Anyway, Newcastle, huh?
Newcastle come to Anfield at least. It's better than playing them away. You know better on Newcastle. And now those 2 games now, Aston Villa, Man City. That is where the thing is. Actually, not even Man City. I think Aston Villa away.
So that's going to be difficult.
Although Eric, to be fair, bro, like you've seen the randomness of football, right? And here's what for the people who want to have hope, okay? So, here's your hope. Randomly, a deflected goal goes in, someone holds out for a win. Randomly, some guy puts his hand up, and even though it's really close, the
a
referee
pen.
decides it's a pen. Kidogo mjamaa anapoteza maka, player instinctively fouls a player, red card, swings the game. For the Arsenal fans that want to have hope, by all means.
Do you have hope?
I don't. Because right after the Arsenal owners took a gamble on what we have, we hold, with Martinelli, Saka coming back, and Kai Havertz being a machine, and Stuinini, Sterling could come back from Dubai, a little better. Martinelli pulls his hamstring against Newcastle, and he's out for a month. So now, our only forward options are Nwaneri, Kai Havertz, Leo Trossard, and Sterling.
Sterling, Prem winner. Prem
And
experience.
the thing is, you can't even say forward options, Nwaneri, because Nwaneri is actually listed as a midfielder. You get what I mean? So for me, there's no way they've given us no
Where's Jesus?
no chance.
Jesus is out for the season.
Jesus is
So at
coming
what
back.
point would you want your? Because I feel like the last 2 seasons, you were not backed in January last season, apart from Trossard.
Bro, for the last 4 transfer windows, we weren't back.
So like
for that striker that we need.
But that depends with how much you spend and who you spend on in the summer.
It is true. It is
Did
true.
this man had money and they bought Declan Rice, which was fair, and then they also bought Kai Havertz in the summer,
which is not fair.
Which is not fair. which meant they couldn't spend money in January.
No, like one frustrating thing is you're coaching this team every single day, and then your team B, under 23 team or whatever youth team, they also have people who are being paid actual money to coach that team, and then let you know, by the way, there could be someone who might be interesting for you. So like, why did we spend? Don't get me wrong, I love Calafiori. I think that he has a lot of good attributes. But did we need to spend 42 million pounds?
You are placing him here.
Million pounds. I was, but I didn't know Lewis Kelly was that close to coming in and taking over.
Yeah, he's a much better player.
He's a much better player. Okay, he's not a much better player.
I think he will be.
He has a higher potential. But we didn't need. Now we have 4 left backs. Sawa.
Okay.
And 5 keepers. 5 keepers.
2 keepers on the bench.
Oh, Zinchenko still a
And
player.
Sterling.
And 7 centre backs.
Think about it, bro. Like, these guys, look at Aston Villa. They didn't sign anyone. Like, in my opinion, they did stuff that...
They got Rashford.
Not just who they got, the manner in which they got him. Yes, Sawa, you're gonna have to pay 350k a week. That's pretty hard hit.
Rashford
Right?
is only 350.
Yes.
They're not paying all of it. Are they
They're
paying
all of it.
They're paying 70.
And then
Okay,
you
so
might pay
70% of it.
If he plays well, he'll pay 90.
But he's playing Champions League.
That's still a
He
lot.
deserves it.
That's still a lot per week, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, will that offset any of their summer plans? If they have summer plans, does that mean they miss out on maybe an actual target that they have? No, it doesn't.
No.
So, like, you're telling me, is Marco Asensio not a better signing than signing nobody? Is he does he not add value than
Not signing a player.
having 4 left backs?
Yeah, of course. He
Okay,
adds
3
value.
times Champions League winner. PSG were, you could at least find a crack in the armor. They signed Kvaratskhelia for 70M, right?
Yeah, now
Barcola was just signed, I think, last summer,
Yeah.
right? He's young and very talented. You're saying you couldn't go in there for a bit, and maybe then pass up the opportunity to forego a Semenyo, but they're similar profiles. It doesn't mean it's gonna go shit just because it's not Semenyo. There were targets. There were people that could have offered. It wasn't about adding quality to get us over the line. It was like so that we don't have to start Kieran Tierney at left wing.
Yeah, you guys.
So Missioni, even if we bridge the gap, last season, 0-0, Aston Villa at home, Trossard misses a sitter. Aston Villa go and win that game 2-0.
Well, Watkins.
Like we were potentially a tap in away
From winning the Prem.
from winning the league, and what does it come down to? Not having pushed enough, not adding 50 million to that. Just add 50 million, win yourselves the league.
Yeah, I feel
Let's see where we go from there.
I feel like you guys don't act like a big club, because I feel like big clubs have confidence in Jones. Like the way Madrid moves, the way
Cajones, by the way.
No, it's Cajones.
It's
Eric Nee?
definitely not
Cajones.
Jones, bro.
Okay.
Who's Jones?
I thought
Curtis
Why is
Jones.
his first name
It's
Cole?
Eric.
It's
Good
Curtis
job.
Jones.
I learned from
Oh,
Eric.
Curtis Jones.
I learned from Eric though.
Oh, okay, so.
Anyway, you guys don't have.
Bro, we got to snort at a name. You heard that snort? Put that on the trailer, bro.
But you guys don't have the cojones to go and get big clubs, big players.
Use
Like,
aura, use
like
aura.
you don't believe you can go and get a Bacola.
That might be true.
What is
that
it
might
though?
be
What
true
is it
because
though?
to this day,
No.
in 2024, Eric, people still talk about, like in January. When was the transfer window closing? February 3rd, right?
Yeah.
People were like, "Oh, bro, I hope for an Ozil moment." It's like, bro,
Yeah.
is that like the bar?
What is it though?
You know, khalas, we
Zoom.
signed Ozil on deadline day.
Zoom.
Whoa, crazy.
Is the issue the signing fee or the salary that you have to pay the players?
who?
For you, the reason you're not
saying.
signing players.
I don't know, man. People talk about the right player. Bro, you're never gonna get someone who believes in every single thing
But
you want to do.
it's not like you've also been bang on your signings. You have like at least 7 bad signings under Arteta.
Yes.
And you've moved on from it.
Like, it's fine. Bad signings happen.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
So that can be a reason. Having
yeah,
the
move
right
on
we
from-
signed
profile.
Marcos Asensio. You think he's gonna go and tell Lewis Skelly, by the way, if you wanna, like, seriously, if you wanna win the Champions League, Kaya Sinali. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Bro. He's not gonna misguide players in 6 months.
Yeah. Even Joao Felix was available.
Nah.
And Joao Felix, bro, he could have scored, for us against Newcastle.
No, I'm
a
saying
hat-trick.
getting a loan. Getting a loan because he's Milan. He scored in his debut.
How much do they pay though?
It's more about
Salary
a
can
body,
grab-
having a body to
Just
put
have
on the
options.
pitch.
Although I think Arsenal, even with the options that they went for, is a bit mad. Because Aston Villa go and get Marco Asensio and Rashford. We were flirting with AC Milan for Morata.
Yeah.
A 32-year-old Morata.
We were getting
And
Morata.
Oli Watkins, they also wanted Oli Watkins.
I wouldn't mind Oli Watkins, wallah. I still
But
think
for
we could get a
60
lot.
million, he's not worth 60 M.
No, they're asking for 60 million. We've
Yeah.
offered 40, right?
Yeah.
All right, make it 15. Make it 55 million. I promise you, he's going to be a better signing than Mason Mount
No, he will.
For sure.
100.
And Kai Havertz.
and Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz
sure.
was the same out, 65. I promise you, he's going to score more goals. Yes, he's also had the most big chances missed. I get that. But I'm serious, guys. Like, it was more a matter of options. It wasn't a matter of, like, is he the right guy? Does he pray 5 times a day? Does he fast Ramadan? No,
Yeah.
bro. Nobody gives a shit.
Hey, but Saka is back now from
He's not.
injury.
He's
I
not.
saw
No,
him
no,
in
no,
a
no.
trackie.
That was me just to shine
Eric.
Eric and Chiari. He's not back.
So
The
he-
earliest he comes back is possibly the United game.
And then
When
maybe
is
he
that
needs
game?
like a
In
month
March.
to like get
When is
his
that
match
game?
fitness.
Huh?
When is that game?
That's after the international break.
That's assuming there's no setback, which we
Yeah,
manifested.
he should come
Ninth-
back early. He should
ninth
come back
March.
early now for the Guard of Honor.
And before that, they play Nottingham Forest away.
You're in
Chris
glory.
Wood has something.
Yeah, and then maybe he plays that game.
Imagine, bro, we're going there with
Anthony
Sterling.
Ilanga.
And it's a hamstring, by the
Zinchenko.
way. You rush hamstring, he goes back.
Then you saw the tear. You saw the
It's
ACL.
bad.
The ACL.
But you're lucky he's got the
It's
summer
not
to.
ACL,
He's got the whole
scar,
summer.
scar,
He's
scar.
got the whole summer now to recover at least. There's not
Unless he doesn't play anything.
Mimi,
throughout.
I've already said, guys, like, Champions League we finish as high as we can. Finish in the
Champions League nanga
spot.
highest you can. No one remembers.
Sorry,
Arsenal-
as far
to
as you
that
can.
two.
As far
Arsenal
as you
clear
can.
kitu ni league.
Leon, Saito
Arsenal
got
clear
16.
kitu ni top 4.
No one remembers 2 to that 6
It's
Champions
true,
League.
bro. Finish. Uki finish semi-finals. Uko top 4, bro.
Top 4 it's a knockout.
But top 4, ama?
No one cares about you finished 4th or
Ni
3rd.
Arsenal.
Semi-finalists.
Okay.
We'll take it. Tumefika quarterfinal for the first time in 14 years. We'll take it, man. So those
So
are my
what are
two
you winning
arguments.
this
If,
season? What are you winning this season, you?
Probably the Champions League.
Our hearts, bro.
You've given up.
Yeah, man.
It's too early.
The players aren't.
We're in
being given
Feb.
it. Bro, Declan Rice was calling out Tierney's coming on at left wing. You probably think they're gonna try and sign another player. Like, the players were also. Arteta asked for another player. The players asked for another player. Like, even Sterling could have come out. By the way, it ain't me. We need to sign someone else. Like it's that bad, guys.
What happened to those tweets? Thank you, Chelsea. You remember those tweets? Thank you, West Ham. Every week, thank you, West Ham.
I mean, to be honest,
Declan Rice is fantastic.
Rice is a good sign.
Rice is good.
Fucking
Kayama,
good.
Not
that's very
100,
good.
maybe 70. But 100.
It's the
He's
market.
English. Man City were about to pay 90 M. Does it matter? These guys are finishing they're finishing in the top 4, right? And it's a crisis for them. They've just spent 200 million. That's our summer budget. We can't compete, bro. That's our summer
all
budget,
of us cannot
bro.
compete.
And
brother.
half of
Can't compete,
it
wallahi,
is
bro.
going to Isak. And the other 50 million we're paying until 2030.
By the way, Zoom.
Do you think Isak is
telling
dead on to come to Arsenal?
He's not dead on, of course not.
It's Arsenal, bro.
It's Arsenal.
I don't think they have the.
Why don't you develop yours?
The
Your
pool.
talent.
Huh?
You develop your own
I
strikers.
think genuinely, I think that ship has sailed. Sign Benjamin Sesko. Hope he turns into like Isak.
Oh, that's.
I think that's.
Sesko is not techie.
But he's also 100.
He's very techie. Did you see his last goal?
He's also techie.
He's very
No,
fucking techie.
Not it's a sack level techie.
Yeah, not that Somali.
Not
dribble
that-
He's
techie.
not
That-
Somali,
What
he's
happened to
Eritrean. There's a
Nico
difference.
Williams' reports?
Same shit, bro.
It's not the same shit.
That's
That's
like
racist.
it's like Mluyo and
That's
Mjaka.
racist. Eritreans tell me we're not the same
It's
as
the same
Somalis.
thing, bro. It's what colonies.
You
bro.
see, Indians
It is the
tell me
colonialist only
Pakistanis are
Waltugawa.
us. They
It's
just
like
don't talk that.
Wakikuyu and Wameru, bro. Same thing, bro.
What's the
No,
difference
those
between
are
wewe na
the same
Mkikuyu?
Same thing, bro.
Wait,
Same thing.
wewe Mkikuyu tofauti nini?
Mimi ni mnini hata? Watu wanajua mimi
Wewe
ni nini?
Mhembu. What's the difference? There's
When
no
in
difference.
Embu.
Somali and Eritreans is the same thing, bro.
Ukisema difference in terms of what color.
Like almost
Si tuko na
even
akili.
language.
Si tuko na akili.
That's crazy.
Anyway, look, I'll finalize this
Yo,
episode
I was
with.
asking you about Nico Williams' reports. In the summer, you wanted him.
Bro, yes, I do. But then, like,
Unapata
the guy has 350k and he's putting he's on 350k a week, and
Now.
he's putting Leo Trossard numbers. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, we have Saka and he scores close to Mo Salah numbers. Then you have Cole Palmer. I don't want Nico Williams coming in.
Saka
We paid
scores close
50
to
million,
Salah.
and then we're getting bantered because he's putting up Alejandro Garnacho numbers.
And
I don't want that.
also-
I can't. We'll get bantered by
and he-
United.
and he-
who will be 15th next
and his
next
salary
season.
has to be
Yeah.
upped, by the way.
Huh?
So
Yes, he has
350
to get,
Spain.
Yes, and he has to get a signing on bonus.
Akikuja
Because kuna taxes, I
Yeah.
get. And he's
No,
coming
you know,
Premier
and
League.
there's
Like,
La Liga
he's going
tax.
from Atletico Bilbao.
so that's like 400.
And then
Yes.
there's La Liga tax,
No,
bro.
450. How?
There's
But
La
you're the
Liga
Arsenal.
tax, bro.
What do you
nah,
mean?
we're, bro, even Man City wouldn't pay that money.
Yeah,
You
that
have the
salary is
money.
ridiculous for that
It's
team.
ridiculous.
And then there's that La Liga tax.
I
Because you're even seeing the Anthony is shining, bro.
Yeah.
2 man of the match.
No, United. Well, they were not happy at
true.
United.
Look
Whenever
at-
they
look
leave,
at-
they become happy.
Look at Rashford.
shut
He
up.
played
Even
really
on
well.
Bissaka, one Bissaka is
Wan
happy at West
Bissaka
Ham.
he's even bombing forward.
We'll
and
see.
stuff.
Paul
We'll
Pogba is happy without football.
Let's see.
Yeah, man, that's how much you guys scarred
Talk
him.
about
David De
Sancho.
Gea was happy for a year
Anyway,
without
I'm
football.
just saying, Semenyo over Nico Williams any day of the week.
Or Buemo.
No, Semenyo.
Buemo's young.
Buemo looks like you. I can't. I can't support anyone that looks like you, bro.
But he's scoring goals unlike me.
Oh, why are you being mean to you?
Yeah, don't
I mean,
self
it's
bully.
like you also
We don't
fans.
allow for self bully
You're-
here. Only
yeah.
we bully you.
You do need the league, but then.
All right.
Do you know,
Anyway,
do you know what would be crazy, nice, and coincidental if Mbeumo goes to Liverpool? That would be sick.
that would be so fitting.
That would be
That would
sick,
be.
bro.
You wouldn't like him once Mo Salah goes Saudi?
You could actually claim he's your brother.
Or
Like genuine.
yeah.
I don't know. I think we'll get some man from Bournemouth.
Then you and I will have something in common, bro.
We-
Both our brothers are professional footballers. All right, guys. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Yeah, I guess we'll see you guys next week with a double header, right? Because we'll have the Liverpool.
The game week is still
Everton?
ongoing.
Wow, we haven't spoken FPL, bro.
We have back-to-back double game weeks.
This guy didn't use his
Onslaught.
His chip, bro.
Anslot
You're worried?
atakuwa
I'm not
na
worried.
wait. Anslot akona 2 double game weeks.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
there's
The Aston
so
Villa
many-
game has come back. So
So
it's been
two
added a
double game
fourth
weeks.
game.
And you didn't put him as your assistant manager.
Unatuona sisi majinga sana.
Yeah,
Wajinga
really.
sana,
Ulisikia
wajinga
vile
sana.
alituambia kwa group.
Ati I knew Eric and I was
Guys,
We're gonna use their
Guys,
Are we triple captaining Salah next game?
Next what?
Shikilia.
Next game week.
Triple captain
No,
Salah.
no,
he's,
not
he's,
yet.
he's gonna
Not
cancel.
yet.
it
Playing
right
Villa
now.
Man City want to triple captain
Not
Salah.
yet, bro.
Guys,
Not yet.
listen. If you
No,
didn't,
not
if you
Villa
didn't
City.
add Arne Slot
Yeah, it's Villa
as
City.
your assistant manager, he's not the only well-performing manager. There's other good managers who are gonna give you other points, and also
He's
Aston
actually-
Villa away.
he's not even top
is
three, but
problematic.
this-
No, but it's the fact that it's a double.
Oh, we still have a game. We still have a game against Everton on Wednesday.
It's a double game week.
So
That's why you're putting.
If he
on
wins
the
Everton,
show.
that's like 20 total just from the manager.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you're looking at me because you're
Because
like,
you didn't put that thing, bro.
Now I'm coming to
He's
you. I'm coming for
catching
you, bro.
just now, man. Bro, if he catches you, he's going over you.
Man,
Why
going
did
over
you use
you,
a
bro.
wild card?
Like, are you dumb?
Why did you use a wild card? There's like two free
I
weekends.
reap the rewards because I got within touching distance of you.
There's a weekend where only like 4 teams play in the Prem. We've got the FA Cup semis and stuff.
It's Wolves.
still have my
it's
free hit.
Wolves and Aston Villa.
I still have my
Ah,
free
okay.
hit.
Triple captain Salah. Mimi nakwambia.
I still have free hits.
Au usinifunze kazi. Uko number 6 mimi kuna mbona unifunza kazi.
That's what I'm talking.
Talk to
this is
Naeem.
confusing.
Don't talk to me, bro.
Talk to
to
Brevo.
Actually, can we just leave? You guys
Yeah,
talk to each other.
Talk to
Yeah,
Brevo.
talk to
You guys
Brevo.
talk to
You
each
guys,
other.
you guys
Brevo,
chat.
come. Sit down with me. Yo, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.